The history of innovation is full of breakthrough ideas that were rejected, even ridiculed, when they were first presented. The list includes the AC generator and the germ theory of disease. This is partly because breakthroughs are unconventional and perceived to be risky. But we know that the 2030 agenda is unachievable with incremental solutions alone. Breakthroughs are not just nice to haves, they're must haves if we are to deliver our mission. We propose to solve this problem by creating the first program for high risk, high reward innovation in the CGIAR. The program will adopt best practices in the management of breakthrough innovation, creating a controlled environment where risky and unconventional ideas can thrive, accelerating the CGIAR's mission. What do Nikola Tesla, Rachel Carson, and Muhammad Yunus have in common? The answer is that they all had groundbreaking ideas that were rejected when they were first presented. Tesla invented the electric generator. Carson taught us that DDT was not as miraculous as we once believed. And Yunus proved that the poor were indeed credit-worthy. Three innovative outliers, three breakthrough ideas, all wrongly rejected. This is the problem we want to solve. We call it the outlier problem. The question is, how relevant is it to us? A PNAS study of over 1,000 scientific articles found that the top 2% most impactful were initially rejected by reviewers, raising concerns over the adequacy of our system to recognize and advance scientific breakthroughs. When you think about it, this should not be that surprising. Science is by and large a conservative, incremental process that builds upon past findings. The problem, of course, is that the 2030 agenda is unachievable with incremental solutions alone. Outliers are not just nice to haves, they're must haves if we are to deliver our mission. So what do we do about this problem? Fortunately for us, we're not the first to think of a solution. A 2007 report by the National Academies, the world's top science think tank, recommended that all public research agencies allocate no less than 8% of their budgets to the creation of high-risk, high-reward research programs. These are programs that spur breakthroughs by lifting the barriers acting upon risky and unorthodox projects, offering a controlled environment where these outliers can thrive. We seek to build the first program for high-risk, high-reward research in the CGIAR. Let's call it CGX for now. Here is how it might work in 4 steps. First, each year, CGIAR executives issue a global CGX challenge, a specific problem that, if solved, could have a transformative impact in our mission. Second, all CGIAR innovators are eligible to present their solutions to the challenge. Solutions are screened by a double-blind innovation panel looking for breakthrough ideas worth testing. Third, innovators behind the selected solutions meet coaches, partners, and investors in a hackathon where they can refine their ideas and pitch them for funding. Think of them as the CG's Shark Tank. Finally, winning solutions are initially awarded $100,000 each to finance an acid test challenging the riskiest assumption. Only solutions passing this test are deemed ready for further investments. Our holy grail is to create positive black swans, which are by definition unpredictable. Neither Tesla nor Westinghouse, his investor, could have ever forecasted the market size of the AC electric generator. All we know is that it is best practice to allocate 8% of public research budgets to high-risk, high-reward research programs. But let's not start with 8%, let's start with 1%. What we're really proposing is to adopt a portfolio approach to research, one that makes almost all of our efforts results-oriented, but allows also some calculated exposure to outliers that might just be black swans. CGX's underlying magic lives at the nexus of our distributed network of 8,000 intramural innovators and the applications of the emerging field known as the science of science. Sci-Sci is an exciting new field of inquiry concerned with generating insights and developing tools to accelerate scientific problem solving. Let me illustrate only one of these actionable insights. A Harvard study of 166 innovation challenges attracting over 12,000 scientists found that breakthrough solutions were least likely to come from experts in the focal field of a problem. But of course, most research organizations don't want their scientists working on problems outside their fields of expertise, and that includes us. But if our goal is to drive breakthroughs, CGX has to remove any obstacles preventing disciplinary outsiders from participating in its challenges. Friends, when it comes to international agriculture research in the developing world, the CGIAR is the best deal in town, period. CGX will build upon our differentiation by creating a program specifically for high-risk, high-reward research. We know of only one similar program in the world, ARSX, housed in the USDA. Let's talk some numbers and milestones. It is typical to invest $100,000 per project and to expect a 10% success rate. Hence, our minimum viable product will cost around $2 million, half invested in projects and half in process. We launch about one challenge per year issued by the EMT, source about 100 solutions, screen out 80, bring the top 20 innovators to pitch at the hackathon, and fund the 10 most compelling ideas. The money funds experiments designed not for publication, but to challenge the leap of faith assumption behind the idea, rendering it more palatable to investors. The end-to-end timeline should be around 2 years. By year 3, with some luck, we should be able to mainstream at least one idea into our pipeline, either via the Unicorn Factory or our conventional R&D process. But lucky or not, the positive impact on our culture and learning is absolutely guaranteed.